how did I beat a state ref ticket without actually having a state ref my car? I think that my circumstances were a little bit special in the sense that most people, in all fairness, get state refed over stuff that's not carb legal. In my case, he state refed me over a carb legal intake with the carb sticker clearly displayed, and he claimed that it didn't matter if it was carb legal if the air filters weren't enclosed, which that's not based in any kind of reality. So you can, the first thing to do is not call them and not make the appointment, because as soon as you make the appointment, then you're in their system. Then you have to jump through their hoops before you can get that side of it cleared, okay? But you don't call and you wait for your day in court, right? So the first thing you should do is you should try to reschedule, because more likely than not, the cop's not going to show up, and it's going to basically, more likely than not, get dismissed on a technicality. If it doesn't, if you get like a dick judge or something, there's still, you know, a chance to fight it after that. But if he doesn't show up, then yeah, it usually gets dismissed on a technicality. If he does show up, all you really have to do is bring a printout of the law. What you're cited for is Vehicle Code 27156 subsection B, which basically states you can't tamper or modify anything that's emissions related. However, subsection H of this very same exact law basically says that subsection B doesn't apply if the parts are carb legal. That the most simplest way to put it. You can do your own research on it, but that's a simplified version of what it's basically saying. So, like I said, in my case, I got fucking dinged for something that was legitimately carb legal. This officer was a fucking idiot. And it's not going to work out that, you know, your instance might not be the same as mine, but I would still advise anyone to challenge it in court. Hire a lawyer, challenge it. Don't even my, like, I hired an attorney. Even they advised me to get the state ref inspection because it would be easier to beat, they said. But like, fuck that, dude. Like, I don't buy into this whole thing. It's a money grab. It circumvents your 14th Amendment right to due process. Your consequences are immediate, right? Your vehicle is immediately deemed out of commission and illegal to drive under the threat of arrest and imprisonment. They expect you to pay these fines associated with, you know, paying the state ref and all that shit before you've had your day in court. So they're making money off of it, circumventing your right to due process. Another thing, as far as I can tell from all the research I've done, they don't necessarily just have a blanket authority to even order you to pop your hood. They have to have some kind of reasonable suspicion that would suggest it, and it can't be something as simple like as the way your car visually looks. Like, maybe if you have like loud burbles or a loud blow off valve, or your exhaust is really loud, or obviously smells like uncatalyzed fuel, where you're shooting flames out of your exhaust, you know, something along that nature, where it's a pretty dead giveaway that to give you reasonable suspicion to suspect emissions tampering, right? They can't just be like, oh, you have a missing front license plate, so I that gives me reasonable suspicion to suspect emission. No, get the fuck out of here with that. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to share what happened with me, and you know, maybe it might be useful to some other people out there. So